Yeah, we go to chapter 43, business, technology in production.
Sure.
The impact of new technology in the primary sector. Advances in technology gather pace all the time. Obviously, sectors have enjoyed the benefit of new technology. In the primary sector, the use of tractors, mechanical harvesters, grain drying machines, and automatic feeding systems have helped to raise productivity in agriculture. Technological development in agriculture has significantly reduced the need to employ large numbers of workers on farms. So, what they are simply saying is that with the impact of technology, advancement in technology has brought about the primary sector not needing to employ large numbers of workers in the industry. So that means with advancement in technology, few workers are needed in the farm because there are tractors, there are grain drying machines, automatic feeding systems. So all these things were manually done before now, but with technological advancement, so the primary sector is now witnessing, a better way of carrying out their harvest.
Yeah.
So that is about that. Chemicals and pesticides have also helped to increase crop quantities, and biological research has developed plants that are less likely to suffer from diseases. Development in genetically modified GM crops, where useful genes are introduced from different living sources into
What do you
plants,
mean
I'm going to explain, are beginning to have an impact. Initially, GM crops were developed mainly to reduce the harmful effect of pests and diseases. However, the new generation of GM crop aims to increase the nutritional value of plants. So basically, what we are saying here is that the ways crops are planted is different from how they were used to be planted. So they use the genetical modifiers not only to kill pests, also to add nutrients so that the crops can germinate, can be nutritious.
Sure.
You get it? And the last paragraph here, the second to the last paragraph. Another technological development in agriculture is the application of drones. They can be used to help farmers with water and disease management and to develop better planting strategies. The use of drones can also provide information about the progress of crops, even in different parts of the same field. So now they use drones instead of farmers to start walking around and walking through different plantation.
Sure.
The drones will do that and give them analysis about what is really happening. In the mining industry, new cutting machinery has raised productivity and improved the health and safety of workers. So, and also, we are still strictly talking about the primary sector. What technology has done with the primary sector. Even not only in agriculture, even the mining industry, technology has made things to become easier for them. So these days, you might not even need, with technology, you would know where you have to go to, where there is gold, where there are some equipment that will discover those raw materials. So you don't have to dig deep, and at the end of it, you don't get anything. So
Sure.
technology has made it easier. Easier. Technology has been an easy passage to finding, natural resources. I think it's clear.
Okay.
So the impact of new technology now. The impact of new technology in the secondary sector. Production has become more capital intensive in many industries. This means that more machinery is used in production instead of other resources such as labor. New technology is flexible, sophisticated, and highly efficient. So, in the secondary sector, which is the conversion of raw materials into finished goods, this sector needs a lot of equipment, a lot of machinery. So technology has really helped them. The introduction of robots. For robots, they feature largely in assembly and on production line. Motor assembly, construction sites, you see robots, they help. So mostly the secondary sector is more capital intensive based on their nature of operation. That's the point they are making here. Are you with me, please?
Yeah.
Robots in manufacturing can be divided into three. We have the material handling robots. There's ones that are used to transport goods from one position to another. Then we have the processing operation robots. They are the ones that convert these things, those raw materials into finished goods. Then we have the assembly line robots. These are the ones that arrange those finished goods before they are being shipped out of the factory. I think the point is clear. The point is clear, right?
Yeah. Clear.
So we'll move on. Then we have the computer aided design. So for computer aided design, we call it CAD. We said before products are manufactured, they have to be designed. The whole design process has been improved by the introduction of computer aided design. This allows the business to produce accurate drawings which can be viewed in 3D and altered cheaply and quickly. So computer aided design, they use them mostly to design cars. So you see the design with not an individual manually drawing. So it is machines, technology that draw. So when they draw, it's going to be accurate. Do you understand? So
They make it in 3D.
yeah, make it in 3D. So you know exact what you have to see in real life.
Okay,
So that's about computer-aided machine. Then we have the computer numerically controlled machine (CNCs). For CNCs, they are machines that can program. Machines can be programmed by computer to carry tasks such as cutting, milling, drilling, welding, sewing, and printing. We use the computer numerical controlled machines for that. Maybe sewing, drilling, and the rest. They are part of technology. Then we have computer-aided manufacturing. These ones are linked with production itself. They are linked with production. That's computer-aided manufacturing. So if computers are used in both design and production, the two processes can be linked. If this process is used, the whole production can become automated. This is called computer-aided manufacturing. So we have CAM, we have CAD and CIM together. No, we have CAD and I think we have CAD
CMC.
and CNC. Yeah, CAD and CNC. When we put them together, we have our CAM. So we use
Combined
computer design, computer design and computer controlling.
These two combined
machines.
together.
Yeah, we have computer aided. Computer aided and we have computer aided machine which gives us the combination of CAD and CNC.
Oh, okay.
Is it clear?
Sure.
Then we have the computer integrated machine manufacturing. For CIM, they control the entire process. Computer integrated manufacturing. They are the computers that control all the production process. I think it's clear. Is it clear, please?
Sure.
We'll go down. Now, the secondary sector. Are you there? The impact of new technology in the tertiary sector. In the past, the provision of services has been mainly labor intensive. This is because supplying services often requires direct and personal contact with customers. However, new technologies are being rapidly adapted for use in the tertiary sector. Some examples are given. In the financial services, such as banking, many transactions can be carried out online. Automatic teller machines, ATMs, have been common for many years and can be used to withdraw cash 24/7. Money can be transferred from one account to another electronically from anywhere with a smartphone reception, even internationally. So the development of electronic fund transfers at point of sales, FPOS, means that plastic cards and other electronic methods reduce the need for cash. So in financial service, so there's no more need for cash. So we don't have to move cash around anymore with our laptop, with our phone, mobile phone, with internet network or internet accessibility. We can do transactions without even going to the bank, without even having cash with us. So we become cashless. The society become cashless because of improvement in technology. That is the point.
I just do it
Online,
digitally.
online, yeah. So we don't have to physically take cash around. Whatever transaction you need to do, you can use the EFT POS, the POS system. You use it.
POS.
Yes, you get your point of sales. You get your in as much as you have your card with you that represents your account, and you have sufficient fund in it. Then you are good to go.
Okay.
So you don't necessarily need to carry to move with cash. So the economy, the world is becoming cashless due to advancement in technology. Is it clear?
Clear.
In marketing, that is in the financial service. In marketing, the use of information technology (IT) has made market research easier. The gathering, processing, and presentation of market research data are cheaper using IT. Data can also be gathered online. This is more convenient for consumers, and therefore more data is likely to be gathered. So in marketing, information technology has made things to become easier. So we don't have to manually go through the field and gather information. We could do it online. The social media can also help.
Sure.
Do you get it? So marketing, we don't really need to move around to do it. We can gather information via the internet, and that's the advancement in technology. In advertising, television adverts use the latest film technology and special effects to make adverts more exciting and entertaining. The internet is used to promote products. Many businesses have their own websites where information about products is posted and updated regularly. This is okay. So, advertisement. I can simply sit down my office and advertise about my products through my website. So it's not necessary I use TV stations, magazines, newspapers. I could do it via my own website. So the company just needs to have its own website and display whatever it needs to display. So people would visit it, and if needs be, you can share the link to generate traffic into your website. Is it clear?
Sure.
In retailing, where people have to buy and sell, there has been a number of technological development. EFTPOs is a well-established example. EPOS is also refers to technologies that record the sales of goods and services, or services to the customers at the point where they are purchased. In stores, goods are likely to be scanned into the machine by cashiers or increasingly by the consumer themselves in the supermarkets. Information from barcodes on packaging is recorded and used to generate a range of information, such as STIL receipts, stock details, and customers' purchase. The EPOS saves time and reduces queues at the checkout. It also improves stock control and automatically order new stock. The data gathered from customers about their purchases might be used for marketing purposes. There has also been a huge growth in online shopping. So, using the POS, it means we can scan through the barcode to know the price of our product. We can simply, make payments with the barcode and without necessarily waiting so long. Do you understand? So businesses these days in retail, where you have to buy in bits. So it's not necessarily you have to be on the queue. You can pay yourself maybe through, they have different ways in which you can pay.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you have to just scan through the barcode.
By myself?
Yeah, probably. And also you have the POS that you can pay and slash your card and pay.
What?
You slash your card, they input the number, then you pay. So it means we don't have to start counting money, large numbers, because when you continue to count, it takes time. Then the queue continues to be longer.
Sure.
But these days, just place the card, input the amount, the code is there. You get the code from the customer, then you input the amount, and the debit has been done.
Okay.
So customers will move. So the turnaround time becomes faster. That is the point about retailing. If not, the queue will continue to be longer. Is it clear?
Okay, I get it.
In the leisure industry, technology allows people to travel without a ticket. So these days we have e-tickets.
What's E?
E-ticket. You can buy your ticket via the internet.
But how's that work?
You can book online. That's the point. You book online. You don't have to have a physical ticket, a physical one before you travel.
But how do you
Book
know?
online. They send you the code. You show it at the point of entry. There's e-visa, not to talk of tickets.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Sure.
That's technology. Then the use of IT has helped to reduce administration and communication costs in businesses. For example, a computer can carry out many routine tasks quickly. This may include customer invoicing or billing. Huge amounts of data can be gathered, processed, edited, stored, and accessed using computer databases. So we have the database, which means all information can be stored, all files can be stored without the workers doing it. The computer can just process it and get them stored in the database. And whenever information is needed, you just have to input some things and the information will pop up. Do you understand?
No.
Administration and communication becomes easier these days. Why? Because most of the administrative work, the paperwork are no more. Things are done with computer.
Okay.
So we don't put a lot of files, paperwork in the office anymore.
Okay, yeah.
So at the point of contact, your data is already there. There are different ways in which you register yourself, you register your identity from the point of contact. So we don't need to see a lot of paper anymore. Do you understand? So these are done electronically. Maybe you only need to capture your face, and as soon as your face is there, everything is fine.
Okay.
Do you understand? So things becomes easier.
Sure.
Unlike when you have to do it manually. Is it clear?
Okay, clear.
We have e-commerce. For e-commerce, it involves the use of electronic systems to buy and sell products. Most e-commerce takes place online. So when we talk about e-commerce, it's a platform that allows buyers and sellers to transact via the internet. An example is the e-tailing. So you make online order, then it's being delivered into your doorstep. I think it's clear.
Yeah, okay.
So we go to the costs and benefits of new technology. The cost and benefits of new technology. The benefits. New products provide more choice. With technology, things become faster. The new products can be developed.
Sure.
So as a result of that, there are more choices for consumers to make, to higher productivity and lower cost.
Mm.
Due to technology, things will be more efficient, and as a result, cost will become lower, productivity will increase because technology makes it to become faster. So there's increased productivity. Output will definitely increase with technology. Technology is never tired, unlike people.
Mm.
Do you get the point there?
Yeah.
Less and lower cost because you're not going to be paying workers. You stop paying workers as soon as you invest in technology. In the long run, you don't pay workers, and that reduces your cost.
Mm.
Because most of the time you pay workers and they still don't carry out the function. So is that not a waste?
Yeah.
That's the point they're making. Is it clear?
Sure.
Less waste of resources because everything is standardized.
Mm.
So there's a way the things are carried out now. Not like I have to find a way to get it done. There's no more shortcuts.
Mm.
The system is there, it is standardized. So there's no way you want to waste resources.
Mm.
Clear. Improved health and safety. Yes. Because with technology, it helps workers. It helps it helps in smooth running of the business. So people's life will not be endangered. People's life will not be in danger. People will not risk their life working because technology will make things to become simpler and better for them.
Okay, sure.
Do you get the point here? So with technology,
Yeah.
we have different equipment that will detect fire, that will detect.
Mm.
Do you get it? So
Yeah.
these things, because they detect them, it's the risk of getting injured reduces.
Sure.
So that's the point they're making here. So with technology, the risk of workers getting injured, during operation reduces. That's the point.
Mm.
Clear.
See.
Tasks are easier for workers. Yeah, technology makes things to become better. So with technology, tasks, functions of workers' responsibility becomes easier for them. Do you get the point there?
Sure.
Improved communication. Yeah, with technology, we can send information online. Whatever form of information, whatever form of communication process we want to use are always going to be available.
Okay.
Email, telephone, SMS, whatever you have to use. Technology makes it to make the world just so close to everyone. Is it clear?
Okay.
So what are the costs of technology, of new technology? High setup and purchases cost. So when you are setting up new technology, it is expensive to set up. In the short run, it is expensive. It is in the long run you start benefiting from its operation.
What do you mean?
It is expensive to invest in technology. Technology is not cheap.
Ah.
It involves research and development.
Yeah.
And the cost of research and development is huge.
Mm.
So it means the cost has to be transferred to that technology that has been produced. So investing in new technology is huge. It is expensive. That's the point. Clear?
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
it clear, please?
Yeah. Yeah.
Technology breakdown can be expensive. Yeah. When they have faults,
Mm.
then
They're really expensive.
to repair them you need specialists, and that's
Yeah.
expensive.
Oh.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
When technology breaks down,
Mm.
the cost is high. Not only that you have to pay, it stops your operation.
It stops.
Yeah. It disrupts your operation, and that's huge.
Yeah.
Job losses may cause conflict and distress. Workers might start losing their job because of capital intensive. Yeah, now technology is replacing workers.
Mm.
So there's possibility that workers start losing their jobs. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So workers knowing that they might lose their job, even not today, another day, might cause them not to be, to be demotivated. That might become a problem. So they don't feel, they don't feel happy. They feel distressed. Like, oh, something could happen. They might lose their job at any point in time because the technology becomes their rival.
Mm.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Existing staff may need to be retrained with technology. Even the workers you have to train them with the new technology with induction.
Mm.
Induction training. Do you remember induction?
Yeah.
New practices.
Sure.
Reduce motivation for machine workers. Workers that operate the machines. It reduces their motivation because whatever they do, their managers will think the machine that does it. So you cannot quantify their effort anymore. You cannot measure their effort anymore because whatever they do, they only operate the machines. So they don't see them as special. Do you get the point there?
Sure.
And last one, loss of flexibility.
What do you mean loss of flexibility?
Because you are used to this machine. Something else you might not be able to do it. So you become rigid to other operations.
I don't get it.
Yeah, as workers with technology, you are used to this technology. You are used to this equipment.
Yeah.
So being used to this equipment might not give you the opportunity to understand other equipment. So when you are being taken to when there's new equipment introduced to you or new work function or operations introduced to your responsibility, you might not be able to carry it out. Because technology
is it really that hard to get used to it?
Sure, technology is about speciality. So with technology you become special because technology is being designed for a specific purpose. So that purpose is what you serve. You get it? So diverting might become difficult.
Sure.
So if you are unable to adapt to this new system, that means you lack flexibility.
Sure.
So you might not be able to adapt to this new system because you are used to one system.
Yeah.
That's the point they are making. Is it clear?
Clear.
So these are the costs and benefits of technology. So we go to balancing the cost and productivity. Balancing the cost, productivity, quality, and flexibility of technology. Are you there?
Okay, sure.
Decision on whether or when or whether to introduce new technology into the production is often a difficult one for businesses. The financial cost of purchasing, installing, and maintaining technology can be very high. Robots, CNC machinery, and other high-tech equipment are often very expensive, and businesses often need to borrow or raise funds to make the investment. There's also the human cost to consider. Introducing new technology often means making people redundant. This is also expensive and can disrupt the workforce. Senior management have to be sure that the cost of technology is lower than the value of the productivity gains. The productivity gains may only be achieved if large quantities of output can be sold. Therefore, a business must be confident about selling much larger quantities. Balancing the cost, productivity, quality, and flexibility of technology. It's about decision. When a company has to introduce new technology, it is based on decision. So if you are making that decision, you have to put everything into consideration. The output, staff motivation, cost of it. So when you are introducing new technology, it's simply going to represent most aspects of operations. So what happens to your employees? Are you sure your employees are not going to be made redundant? If employees know that they're going to be made redundant, then they lose motivation. They don't want to work with you. Or they might even leave before you let them go. Start looking for a job elsewhere. So these are costs that you have to put into consideration. So if you are taking new technology, if you are making a decision about new technology, you have to understand that the benefits of it is more than the cost it's going to bring you.
You need to focus the benefit.
The benefit should be more than the cost of introducing new technology. That is the point. So that is how you strike a balance. Striking a balance means making sure your workers are happy, ensuring that technology is increasing your output, and your cost is reduced. Without that, then there's no point. There's no point. Do you get the point I'm making here? So you have to strike a balance when you are introducing new technology. And this balance is about the quality, the flexibility, the cost, the benefits. Sure. So most of the time, firms would want to introduce new technology if they understand that it's going to give more quantity in terms of the output. So if the output is going to increase for the firms and the cost is going to be reduced, it is important for them to introduce new technology. Is that clear? Decision makers, the second paragraph. Decision makers also have to consider the impact that technology will have on the quality of the product. For example, historically, mass-produced products were often seen as lower in quality than those that were handmade. So you also have to think about the quality. And when you talk about quality, meeting customers' expectation. So whatever you are using technology for, most of the time, because technology can do a lot of things at the same time, maybe the quantity will be higher, but the quality might not be as it used to be. The point here is what you make with your hand has more quality than what machine makes. That's the point they are making. Because machine might be designed to make large quantities.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And the more quantity produced, there's likelihood for the quality to reduce.
Okay.
You
Sure.
get it? Unlike job production, you're making just one thing.
Mm.
This is mass production. This is flow production.
Mm.
Quality might not be the same as.
Yeah.
That's the point they are making.
Mm.
You know, effort is put when there's job production. You make your effort, you make your time to produce the product.
No.
But in this aspect, all products have to be made
In quality.
in the same way,
Mm.
and the quantity might be high, but the quality might not be as much as the quantity.
Mm.
Unlike when you make it handmade. Is the point clear?
Sure.
And the last paragraph here. However, many would argue that most technology is so sophisticated today that quality and flexibility are not compromised. For example, production lines in the motor industry can deliver flexibility. This is because it is possible to produce cars to many different specifications on the same line. To conclude, investing in new technology is risky, and businesses have to evaluate the cost, productivity gains, the impact on quality, and the loss of flexibility, if any, before going ahead. At the end of it all, technology will not bring low quality because technology is standardized.
Mm.
That is the point. Yes, you might think, oh, the cost of technology is high, but trust me, what you make with your hand is handmade. Yeah, it's based on specification. You can't compare it with what machines will do, because machines are structured in a standardized way.
Yeah.
So whatever it means that before the machine goes into operation, it would have met certain standard. So that is why talking about quality will be there. It is not compromised. Quality cannot be compromised when it comes to technology. That is the point. Any question about technology with production?
No.
So that ends chapter 42 or 43.
Yeah. 43.
43, right? Okay, so we go to the multiple choice question, please.
Okay, multiple choice questions. Okay. Number 1. Robot that performs a specific task such as spot welding or spray painting are called what?
Robots that perform a specific task such as spot welding, yeah, spray painting are called what?
Okay, assembly line robots, processing operation robots, mechanical robots, handling robots. D. Handling part.
For welding, spraying, are you sure they are handling? Handling robots, handling. Assembly line. Who are those in the assembly line? They are the robots that put things in shape, okay?
Yeah.
The processing operation robots. They are the ones that convert those raw materials into finished goods.
Yeah.
Specific task, such as spot welding, spray painting, handling. You're right.
Yeah.
Handling robots, yes.
It
You're right.
handles a specific task.
Yeah. Question 2.
Okay. Question 2. Which of the following is an advantage of using technology in production? Using technology in production. Higher labor turnover, lower fixed cost, improved communication between employees, improved productivity turnover.
So which one of the following is an advantage of using technology?
Okay, yeah, which of the following is an advantage of using technology in production? B.
Lower fixed cost? No.
Oh, yeah, sorry. A.
You know what labor turnover is? Labor
Yeah,
turnover
I
means
know.
what's labor turnover?
Labor, out of the job.
Okay. So That's an advantage of technology. Advantage of technology.
Yeah.
Advantage of technology
No.
is labor turnover.
No.
High labor turnover. No, it's wrong.
Oh. D.
It's D. Improved. You saw productivity there anyway.
Yeah.
Improved productivity turnover. The answer is D. Question 2. Question 3.
Okay, number 3. Which of the following is used to design products? A. You have CAD. B. CAM. C. SIM. And you have D. CNC. A.
Computer aided design. Yes.
Yeah, design. It says it in the name. It's in the name.
Okay. Question 4.
Which of the following is a problem with new technologies in production? C. What? Okay. A. Machines are difficult to operate. B. Higher initial cost. C. Poor communication. D. Machine wastes resources. B.
Machines. High initial cost. Yes.
Yeah.
So that ends chapter what?
43.
Chapter 43. Technology in production. Right.
Yeah.
Done.